A pleasant day, everyone. I hope that we are able to meet despite the inclement weather today. So, in this meet with me is Miss Lydia or Miss Jin Wang and also Miss Yao Li. To begin today's discussion, I will be asking everyone to, to listen to a recorded conversation. But just before that, let me just confirm that you can see and you can hear me as well that you can see my PowerPoint presentation on your end very clearly.
Yes, poster.
Yes, poser.
Thank you. So, going back, so it is a recorded conversation between her teacher, me, and a friend. So, this is an account of our conversation we had last time. So, this is not the actual conversation, but a recorded one for the sake of our discussion today. So, before playing, however, please be guided that you will have to answer this question. As you can see on the slide, do their statement shows generalization or specificity about the place that they are talking about? Again, do their statements show generalization or specificity about the place that they are talking about? Did you get that?
Yes,
Yes,
poster.
poser.
Okay then. I'll be playing the first part of the conversation. I'll also give you a few minutes to ask someone at your home to check your answers with you. Please wait for the recording. Oh, hello. It's been a long time since I saw you. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. I work in an office right now. How about you?
Oh, well, I work at a school now. It's quite far, but I can manage. Well then, let us hear your answers. What's your answer for my question, Miss Lydia? Do their statements show generalization or specificity about the place that they are talking about?
It shows generalization, sir. They talk about their workplace in general terms.
Correct. Let's proceed with the recording once again. Now, you will answer the same question. You're free to consult someone at home to check your answers with you. I will now be playing the rest of the recording.
That's good. Have you heard about our classmates?
Well, our old friend Robert now works at the National Museum as a curator.
I see. He pursued his liking with artifacts and things like that. I've heard Marie is now living luxuriously at the Forbes village.
Really? That playful girl? Well, everyone, let us hear your answers once again. Miss Yao, please answer my question earlier. Do their statement show generalization or specificity about the place that they are talking about?
Sir, it shows the specificity this time. We talk about the workplace in the specific terms.
Yes, Miss Yao, your observation is correct. Thank you for that. Now that the questions that I posed earlier are answered, I will now be playing the rest of the recording. Please listen carefully and take note of the following words: University of the Philippines, office, school, obscure village, National Museum, real estate firm, San Rafael Public Market, restaurant, Forbes Village. What you're going to do is you're going to list the words according to the order that you hear them in the conversation. Did everybody get that? Can someone please read the words that you need to find? Can you read it, Miss Lydia?
Yes, Professor. University of the Philippines. Office. School. Obscure village. National Museum. Real estate firm. San Rafael Public Market. Restaurant. And Forbes Village.
You, Miss Lydia, for reading. Well, just like last time, you'll be given few minutes to consult your answers with someone at home. You may ask them to listen with you if you need it. Did you get that, everybody?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. I will now be playing the rest of the recording. Please listen very carefully. Really? That playful girl? Well, she was quite smart back then, so I guess she landed a good job.
Yes, she works at a real estate firm.
I see. Well, how's your brother and your sister? Are they still studying?
Henry was accepted to study college at the University of the Philippines, and Annie graduated 2 years ago and now stays at an obscure village for her master's degree.
Wow, that's fantastic news. As for my sister, she's working at a restaurant, and my mother still sells her kakanin at the San Rafael Public Market.
Oh, that's good to hear. I hope to visit them again soon.
I hope so too. Okay, everybody, time is up, and I hope that you have listened to the conversation very carefully for the task that you have been assigned with. So, let us hear your answers now. Miss Lydia, can you please tell us your arrangement?
Yes, sir. My arrangement is office, school, National Museum, Forbes Village, real estate firm, University of the Philippines, obscure village, restaurant, and San Rafael Public Market.
Okay, thank you, Miss Lydia. How about you, Miss Yao? What are your arrangement or what is your arrangement?
My arrangement is office, school, National Museum, Forbes Village, real estate firm, University of Philippines, obscure village, restaurant, and the Scenery Public Market.
Thank you, Miss Yao. And I believe that you have the same arrangement as Miss Lydia. So thank you once again. Now let us see the correct order of words according to the conversation we have just heard. No, well, the arrangement is as follows: office, school, National Museum, Forbes Village, real estate firm, University of the Philippines, obscure village, restaurant, and San Rafael public market. So I think you guys have the same order as this one. So I thank you for participating. Now, before we proceed, let me ask you some questions to test if you really listen with the conversation between me and my friend. So, Miss Lydia, where does the friend of the teacher, my friend, works?
At an office, sir.
Yes, you are correct. How about you, Miss Yao? Where does Robert, our old friend, works now?
at the National Museum.
Yes, you are correct too, at the National Museum. Lastly, Miss Lydia, where does Annie work now?
At a real estate firm, sir.
Yes, you are correct again, Miss Lydia. Good job, the both of you. Now, let us proceed with the discussion. Do you see the words on the slide right now?
Yes, po, sir.
Yes, poster.
Okay, thank you for acknowledging. Now, I will play the recorded conversation once again. What you are going to do this time is that you will match these words a, an, and the with the words that I asked you to put in order earlier. Did you get that, everybody?
Yes,
Yes, sir.
poster.
Okay, so just a refresher. Miss Lydia, please read the word that you need to match with the earlier words.
A, and the.
Thank you, Miss Lydia. You are correct. And now, here are the words, the earlier words that I asked you to order: office, school, national museum, real estate, Forbes Village, real estate firm, University of the Philippines, obscure village, restaurant, and San Rafael Public Market. All right, I will play the recording once again. You have the freedom to consult someone at home regarding your answers. Just just wait for the recording. Okay, I'll be playing it now. Oh, hello. It's been a long time since I saw you. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. I work in an office right now. How about you?
Oh, well, I work at a school now. It's quite far, but I can manage.
That's good. Have you heard about our classmates?
Well, our old friend Robert now works at the National Museum as a curator.
I see. He pursued his liking with artifacts and things like that. I've heard Marie is now living luxuriously at the Forbes village.
Really? That playful girl? Well, she was quite smart back then, so I guess she landed a good job.
Yes, she works at a real estate firm.
I see. Well, how's your brother and your sister? Are they still studying?
Henry was accepted to study college at the University of the Philippines, and Annie graduated 2 years ago and now stays at an obscure village for her master's degree.
Wow, that's fantastic news. As for my sister, she's working at a restaurant, and my mother still sells her kakanin at the San Rafael Public Market.
Oh, that's good to hear. I hope to visit them again soon.
I hope so too. Okay, time is up, everyone. Please begin sharing us your answers. Let's hear first from Miss Lydia. Can you please tell us your answers?
Yes, po, sir. My answers are an office, a school, the National Museum, the Forbes Village, a real estate firm, the University of the Philippines, an obscure village, a restaurant, the San Rafael Public Market.
Mm-hmm. Thank you for your answers, Miss Lydia. Now, Miss Yao, can you please share us your answers? Miss Yao, your microphone is off.
Sorry, I think I have a same answer with Lady Answer. An office, a school,
Mhm.
the National Museum, the Forest Village are really a state from the University of Philippines and an Abosquire village are a restaurant, the Scenery Public Market.
Thank you, Miss Yao. Well then, let us see the correct answers according to the conversation we have just heard. Okay, well, the answers are as follows: an office, a school, the National Museum, the Forbes Village, a real estate firm, the University of the Philippines, an obscure village, a restaurant, the San Rafael Public Market. Well, I believe we have the same answers, guys. For that, I greet you. Good job. Thank you for participating. Now let us proceed with the discussion. Okay. So now with the slide on the screen, please place your attention on the sentences that you see. Lydia, kindly read them for the class.
Okay, Professor. Our old friend Robert now works at the National Museum. I work at a school now. I work in an office right now.
Thank you, Miss Lydia, for reading. Now, Miss Yao, please tell me what the underlined words are that you see on your screen.
The underlined words are National Museum, School, and Office, sir. They are all nouns.
Correct, Miss Yao. What a great observation. They are indeed nouns. Now, Miss Lydia, please tell us what the box words are.
They are a, and the, sir.
And do you know what we call these box words?
Articles, sir.
Yes, you're correct. They are called articles. Now, to continue, Miss Yao, can you please tell me what kind of noun is the one beside the word the?
Purple nouns, sir.
Which is a noun that denotes.
Purple nouns, sir. It denotes a name of a specific person, place, or thing.
Okay, thank you. Denotes a name of a specific person, place, or thing. Yes, thank you, Miss Yao. Now, Miss Lydia, can you please tell us the nouns beside a and an?
Common nouns, sir.
Yes, and these nouns denote what?
A generic name of an item in a class or group.
Correct, Miss Lydia. It is the generic name of an item in a class or group. Great job, my students. I'm glad that you still know your parts of speech. So, let me ask you, what did we learn about articles today? You go first, Miss Yao.
Articles appear before the nouns they refer to.
Right. How about you, Miss Lydia?
The is used with specific things, and a and an with general or genetic ones.
Mm-hmm. Yes, you are correct. That is what the is what we call the definite article. And a and an is the or are the indefinite articles. Lastly, Miss Yao, what difference do you observe with the nouns before a and an?
A is followed by the noun starting with a consonant. N is followed by the noun starting with a vowel.
Great observation, Miss Xiao, once again. I am glad that you caught that. Okay, class. Now that we have learned the pattern and the rule for article use, I asked you to create sentences with Robert and Marie, the characters in our conversation earlier. I hope that you still remember. So, one sentence using the indefinite articles. Any indefinite article may be a or an with Robert, and one sentence using the definite article the with Marie. The sentences have to follow our pattern, which is article plus noun pattern. Did you get that, everybody?
Yes,
Yes,
Professor.
sir.
Okay, I will give you 3 minutes to do so. So I will be calling your names at 3:06 p.m. Hello, everyone. You may turn on your cameras now, or we will proceed with our discussion. Okay. So, now that the 3 minutes is over, let us hear your sentences. You may go first, Miss Lydia.
My sentence for Robert is Robert studies at the local state university. For Marie, Marie visited an orchard last week.
Thank you, Miss Lydia. Now, Miss Yao, do you think Lydia's sentences follow our pattern and rules?
Yes, sir. It's
Mm-hmm.
following an article plus noun pattern.
Correct, Miss Yao. Now, it's your turn. Let us hear your answers.
My sentence Robert drives to the moment ever accident today, and Maria accidentally ate the bag.
Thank you, Miss Yao. Now, Miss Lydia, do you think Miss Yao followed our patterns and rules?
Yes, sir. She followed the article plus noun pattern as well.
Correct. You did great, my student. You both followed the pattern, which is the article plus noun pattern. And you also followed the use of article, the definite and the definite article. So thank you for participating. So, just before we end, let me ask you to create sentences once again, but this time using your own experiences, okay? Your own experiences. One sentence using definite article and one sentence using any of the indefinite articles, maybe a or an. So, did you get that, everyone?
Yes,
Yes,
professor.
sir.
Okay, thank you. So, just like last time, you have 3 minutes to create the sentences, and you may consult with your someone at home if you want regarding your sentences. So, we will be returning at around at 3:11 p.m. for the continuation of our discussion. So, time starts now. Okay, everyone. You may turn on your cameras once again for our continuation of the discussion. Okay. So, once again, 3 minutes have passed, and it's time for us to check your sentences. Let us hear the sentences that you have made. Any volunteers? How about you, Miss Lydia?
Yes, professor. My sentences are: Mom went to the eight-week resort without me. I have a cat named Snow.
Correct. You've followed the pattern. Now, Yao, can you share us your answers?
Annie, my roommate, has the iPhone 13 already. I bought an Apple yesterday.
Correct. You've also followed the pattern, Miss Yao. Now, just to make sure that you know the pattern I'm talking about, that you still know it, can you tell me the pattern again, Miss Lydia?
Article plus noun, sir.
Correct, Miss Lydia. It is article plus noun. So, I'm glad that we have learned a lot today regarding articles and the pattern of their use, and also the rules for using the definite and indefinite article. So, before we end, let me just ask everybody if you have any questions, clarifications, or any comments regarding our discussion for today. Do you have any, Miss Yao?
No, Paul.
How about you, Miss Lydia? Do you have any questions?
No, sir.
Okay, so that just means that you have understood our lesson. Well, I hope so. So, to formally end this, let me just thank everybody, Miss Yao and Miss Lydia, for joining me in our discussion for today. I hope that you have learned something from me. Thank you and goodbye, my students.
Thank you,
Thank you.
Professor.
Thank you, Paul, sir.
Thank you.
See you.